evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Times Network Digital India Awards 2017, presented by Union Bank of India. The individuals and organizations that we honor today have answered the clarion call to work towards an inclusive and digitized India and set out on a determined quest to harness the power of ICT to transform business processes, improve the delivery of public services, and create a positive impact on society. Could I please invite up on stage Executive Editor of ET Das, Sandeep Gurumurthy, to come and set the context for the evening, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the third edition of Digital India Summit and Awards. A very warm welcome to our chief guest this evening, Minister Jayant Sinha. Thank you so much, sir, for taking time and joining us. When we started this initiative 3 years back, we were skeptical. We didn't know where this initiative would go over the course of 3 years. But with every year, we've sort of managed to scale it up significantly. I think much has changed in the last 12 months, one will have to say, when we look at Digital India. Two events have sort of had a tectonic shift in getting us towards that ambition. One, of course, was the ambitious and bold move of demonetization that has given a huge fillip to digital payments. And the other, of course, is an event that sort of was not led by the government, but by the private sector, which is the entry of a fierce disruptive operator in Reliance Jio that has brought data prices down significantly and in turn has given a massive boost to the entire startup ecosystem. I think while we take stock of that, one also can't lose sight of what's happened to the digital entrepreneur ecosystem over the last 6 to 12 months. And again, for a whole host of reasons, one will have to admit that the sentiment is a little muted right now. You don't see stories of billion-dollar valuations. It's not so easy to become a unicorn anymore. And I think the sentiment in general is muted. VC funds are far more cautious, and this euphoric sentiment that was there maybe 12, 24 months back is certainly not there. One wonders if this is the new normal or not, but I think there's definitely a case for digital entrepreneurs to get more support from wherever possible, which is why I think this evening we're looking to celebrate the success of some of these digital entrepreneurs. I think through these awards, we've also made a concerted effort at awarding companies that sort of are looking to fix problems of rural India. I think all of us here are consumers of a lot of content created by digital entrepreneurs. We all order food online, and I think there are a whole host of entrepreneurs out there who are sort of working on solving the problems of urban Indians like you and me. But I think there are a few entrepreneurs who are looking at the next India as well, the opportunity beyond urban India, looking at fixing problems of some of our citizens in rural India, from all across the country, from Hazaribagh to Mayiladuthurai in Tamil Nadu. So I think those entrepreneurs also need to be rewarded, and I think that's a conscious effort that we're making through these awards this evening. So I do hope that some of these winners go on to build bigger businesses, bigger in size and scale, and are able to raise the money that they need to give more scale to these endeavors. Thank you so much for being with us this evening, and we look forward to celebrating and rewarding all of you through the course of the next hour or so. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that, Sandeep. This evening, of course, would not have been possible without our partner, Union Bank of India. Can I please invite up on stage Mr. R.K. Verma, the Executive Director of Union Bank, to say a few words.
Digital India vision of Honorable Prime Minister is to transform India into a digitally empowered society with a knowledge economy. We are in third year of this initiative, which in itself speaks about the efforts undertaken in making it a success. Compliments to Times Network. Union Bank is a proud partner to this initiative. Union Bank has been deeply involved in this process of digitization. We have been the first bank to start mobile banking in India among the public sector banks, and we also started new initiatives like Sampoorna ATM, talking ATMs, biometric authentication, tableless banking, and DigiPurse wallets. Union Bank UPI app and presence on social media has also begun. Our digital initiatives are making a positive difference in life experience of customers and touching their life directly or indirectly. This is our contribution in realizing the Digital India vision of Honorable Prime Minister. I once again compliment Times Network for organizing Digital India Summit for third time in a row and congratulate in advancing the winners of Digital India Awards here. Thank you.
It's my privilege and my pleasure to welcome our chief guest for the evening, the Honorable Minister of State for Civil Aviation, Mr. Jayant Sinha. So thank you so much for being here, and could I request you to please come up on stage for a special address.
Thank you very much for inviting me this evening. I do want to compliment this terrific and outstanding initiative that you all have launched to honor the best and the brightest for the Digital India area that you are all embarked on. And my hope is that through this recognition and through the awards that will be given out to the people who are making such outstanding contributions to the development of Digital India, that we will be able to motivate and encourage many other innovators, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders to really continue to power Digital India forward. Digital technologies are like the oil of the 21st century. And one of the remarkable things that we've done as a country when it comes to Digital India or digital technologies is that we have been able to build industry-wide platforms that really enable us to deliver very unique and innovative and affordable services to all of India. And let me give you 3 examples. The first one I want to talk about is what has been called, and it's Nandan Nilekani who's coined this term. It is, of course, Aadhaar, which is the foundation, and which gives all of us a secure digital identity. But linked to that are bank accounts and payment systems. And particularly with the BHIM app, which our government has launched and which has become widely used and is incredibly popular, we have created a digital payments platform, an India Stack, that enables us to be able to do transactions online and offline in a very seamless and convenient way. And as the Honorable Prime Minister has said, after demonetization, we are remonetizing, but because we have built this India Stack, we have built this digital payments platform, not only are we remonetizing, we are also e-monetizing. And that is the power of this digital platform that has been created. So a number of other services can be put on top of the payments platform that we create. The second one, digital traveler work that we are doing. Already in some of our airports, and in particular in Hyderabad and in Bangalore, it's possible now to use Aadhaar as a secure identification mechanism. So you can actually just use your fingerprints, swipe through the entry gate and go right through, and that enables a digital lane to be created for you as a digital traveler. Now, already many pieces of this are in place, and as time goes on, I think this will really come together very nicely as an overall digital traveler platform where a number of transportation providers will get linked together on this platform. And that's another way in which Digital India is taking shape. Now, let me give you a third example which doesn't exist today, but I think could exist. And again, which would be a platform built through Digital India. And that is in electric two-wheelers. When that happens, you need not even perhaps need to own a two-wheeler. There may be two-wheelers available. You can just pick them up, swipe your card, get on the two-wheeler, use it, and as you're going along your way, depending on how many kilometers you use, you will have a pay-as-you-go system which will be linked to digital payments, and then you get off and you don't have to then use the motorcycle anymore. And in that sense, you can build a digital transportation system using batteries on a pay-as-you-go system where these kinds of electric digitized two-wheelers are available for you wherever you want it, and you can just use them as you need them as opposed to buying them and using them only for 3 or 4 hours a day. So these physical assets will then be utilized in a far more efficient way. And in fact, people are thinking about these kinds of applications when they're thinking about electric cars in the developed world. But in India, it may be more appropriate for us to think about these kinds of digitized scenarios for transportation when we think of two-wheelers, because those are really the mass market transportation alternative in India. But increasingly, as Digital India and digital technologies start to become more and more and more pervasive, these kinds of possibilities will become entirely feasible. I sincerely believe that India's growth, Digital India's growth, will be driven by mass services, not necessarily mass industrialization. Of course, industrialization, manufacturing has a very, very important role to play. But what is unique and innovative about what we can do in India is to really unleash the power of mass services. And whether it is in financial services, whether it's in transportation and aviation, as I was giving an example, or whether it is in the use of energy, use of transportation through electric two-wheelers, I think these kinds of mass services available at a pay-as-you-go, sachet-type way with this kind of unbundled, very, very simplified pricing will become a way to power our economy. And even as we power our economy and it becomes a $5-10 trillion economy, what we will be developing in India will be good for India and fantastic for the rest of the world also. And that's why digital technologies, digital is the oil of the future. It is going to be the way in which we will power our economy forward through mass services, through the delivery of services on a pay-as-you-go basis, which will be truly transformational for India and transformational for the world. Thank you once again. My warmest congratulations for the terrific initiative that you have and the wonderful work that you're doing through Digital India.
The awards this year are divided into two categories. The first category, Good for India, recognizes the initiatives taken by stakeholders towards the accomplishment of the Digital India dream. Here's a look then at the nominees for the first category, for the first award rather in this category, Contribution in Digital Innovation for Smart City Solutions.
SPML Infra, RailTel Corporation of India, Allied Digital Services, and the winner is Allied Digital Services.
Our next award in this category is for Outstanding Contribution in Digital Innovation for E-Governance Solutions. Take a look at the nominees.
National Housing Bank, IDFC Bank, Radical Tribe, and the winner is National Housing Bank.
Our next award recognizes innovative and sustainable technologies developed to improve content, design, delivery, and assessment of academic learning. Take a look at the nominees.
BSNL Nagpur, Children's Love Castles Trust, CLT India, CSC E-Governance Services India, and the winner is Children's Love Castles Trust, CLT India.
And our next award is for Outstanding Contributions in Digital Innovation for E-Healthcare Solutions. Take a look at the nominees we have.
The George Institute for Global Health, Uttar Pradesh Health System Strengthening Project, Khushi Baby. And the winner is Khushi Baby.
Let's take a look now at the nominees for outstanding contributions in digital innovation for skills and employment solutions.
AMBA, Women Media News Trust. Helper for You Services LLP. Intel Technology India. And the winner is AMBA.
Let's talk about our next award. Our next award honors initiatives aimed at sustainable and smart solutions used for conservation and as well as betterment of the environment. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Grow Trees, Uttar Pradesh Health System Strengthening Project. And the winner is Uttar Pradesh Health System Strengthening Project.
Our next award honors outstanding contributions for innovation in digital energy solutions. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Reconnect Energy Solutions, H2E Power. And the winner is Reconnect Energy Solutions.
About our winners of our Good for India Awards next. These awards, ladies and gentlemen, is essentially for organizations that have taken the first move towards digital India by successfully using information, communication, and technology in integrating people, in integrating processes and data to achieve business transformation and growth. The first award then in this category is for outstanding contribution in digital enterprises for manufacturing. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Garden Silk Mills, Atul Limited, IRA House of Designers. And the winner is IRA House of Designers.
Let's take a look at the nominees for outstanding contribution in digital enterprise for services.
Manipal Health Enterprises, Infosys, CSE E-Governance Services India. And the winner is Manipal Health Enterprises.
All right, let's talk about our next category of awards. Then I'd like to quickly move on and talk about our penultimate award this evening. This recognizes startups or new age entrepreneurs who have achieved business success by building their ideas with innovative use of ICT. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Future Trucks Logistics, Mumbai Internet Exchange. And the winner is Future Trucks Logistics.
It's down then to the final award that we have for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the nominees for outstanding contribution in digital social innovation.
FT Cash, Sankalp Taru Foundation, Planned Social Concern, Your Dost Health Solutions. And the winner is Your Dost Health Solutions.
Can I please have Mr. Arvind Saxena, the CMO of City Technologies as well, to hand out this award. Thank you so much, Mr. Saxena. have a very special jury recognition to be given out in this category, ladies and gentlemen. This recognition is for a very special application that allows us to bridge the gap between contributors who are concerned about environment protection, as well as rural India and rural Indians who need support and work for the development of the planet by planting trees. For the very valuable contribution and for the very valuable project, Plant Trees Online and Support Rural Livelihood, this special recognition goes to Sankalp Taru Foundation. Could I please invite up on stage Kanupriya Bhagat and Bhavna Malik. A warm round of applause for this special recognition and congratulations to the team. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for having been here this evening. Hearty congratulations once again to all the winners and a big round of applause as well to our sponsors. Digital India Summit and Awards 2017 presented by Union Bank of India. Lead partner GTL Infrastructure, digital partner SIFI Technologies, associate partner WNS, supported by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Digital India, the Better India Knowledge Partner MEIT, Tech for Good partner NASSCOM Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Digital India Summit and Awards 2017. Thank you all very much.